Black Power. This your brother Seti, and I'm black at y'all ass again with this real fucking talk. Black Power. By now everybody that's seen the video of Officer Ray Hagins. Okay? I'm not gonna say I didn't tell you so. You know, but what's so troubling? See, I want to tell y'all what is so troubling, because I clearly demonstrated the character of Officer Ray Hagins over 5 years ago. But somehow he managed to stay in this community 5 years until he made this damaging statement about our brother Michael Brown. Okay? He made this damage. So everybody up in arms about his statements about Michael Brown, but people not looking at the damage that probably been done, and more likely than been done, over the 5 years that he been here. Because if he will make some blatant statements like that, ain't no telling who he been profiling since he been in this community. That's what's really troubling to me. Okay? That he been in this community for 5 years with that mentality that I already knew he had. Because I told y'all on the videos 5 years ago, the nigga had the swag of a motherfucking police. Goddamn, any real street. But see, you niggas got that Christian shit in y'all ass. Y'all niggas is always forgiving. Just because a motherfucker is swift with his tongue and can conjure up your ass a sermon, you niggas all right. You forgive and you forget. You know what I'm saying? So, most revolutionaries will be considered by the majority of the motherfucking society as being thugs, you know what I'm saying, street niggas. That's what we is. Bottom line. You know what I'm saying? So this man did just profile Michael Brown. He didn't profile the boy, destroyed his character, and that sound like the average mentality of police and how they look at any nigga in the street, regardless to how good your English is, how good, you know, how you dress, how many motherfucking degrees you got. You know, they have a common view of niggas across the board because they already have an objective, okay? And that objective is to exterminate as many niggas off of this planet as they possibly can. And so while we busy frictionalizing and having confrontation amongst one another saying, well, I'm this, I'm that, they look at you and see one thing, a nigga, okay? And so, and another thing, I'm going to just put it out there, he's not the only one. That's troubling. You understand what I'm saying? That is troubling. This community is supposed to be a revolutionary community, and I'm almost in shock when you can actually sit up and say that a police has that much influence in the revolutionary African community. That shit is shocking. I know some of our great leaders is turning over in their fucking grave, man, for that very fact. And so what has caused niggas to lose the grip of African revolution like that, where they would let motherfucking police up in our community like that. Me and Sean Bake been going back and forth about Ray Hagan for many years. He was right there with me. I called him up and gave him all the information about the motherfucker Ray Hagan. And he went up and then hit his ass in New York. You know what I'm saying? As soon as he got that information, he called me up and said, you ain't going to believe it. But I did. I did because I already knew. This motherfucker then violated his oath to the craft. He never took the oath. He lied in Egypt. He lied on holy ground. He was not ready to live as an African priest, an African revolutionary. He was not. He was there as a mole from the very beginning. So, you know, right there, motherfuckers should have detached from it. You know what I'm saying? And he just stole from the master teacher, Ashraf Kwesi, and the sister Mary Rod Kwesi, stole hard-earned work over many decades of research and traveling. This man steals their work. But y'all wouldn't stand up on that. You know what I'm saying? The nigga didn't love you motherfuckers to sleep with a sermon, and you motherfuckers, you know, forgive him. You understand what I'm saying? And you allow for him, you know, to maneuver up in this community. So ain't no telling who he been profiling. That's the troubling thing for me. You know what I'm saying? When y'all see a motherfucking police, you supposed to expose him, and you supposed to motherfucking immediately ban his ass from up within our, you know, social gatherings where we talking and trying to build. Y'all couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I say, he ain't the only one. Okay? That's for sure. Okay? And I'm not, and listen here, I'm not throwing no name, but the facts is the motherfucking facts. Okay? We not at all implementing anyone. He's not the only one. Anytime you have a gathering, when the slaves is up in arms and they talking that kind of talk, is gonna be some motherfucking agents amongst the crowd that is recording, that is looking, that is profiling. And see, you niggas you want to be known. Y'all don't want to do no work. It's like Dr. Clark say, it's that off the camera work. Y'all motherfuckers want to be on the camera all the time. You motherfuckers want to be seen. So y'all go out there running y'all motherfucking mouth, and it's so easy to profile you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't let the few priests that's been, you know, that's dedicated to getting the information out, let them do that so the whole motherfucking community can't be ostracized. You niggas want to go out there pretending like y'all bigger than what the fuck y'all is, saying a lot of shit, and when them ton of bricks come down on your motherfucking ass, you ain't prepared to deal with that kind of pressure. So your ass get to telling just like anybody fucking else. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about all that jibber jabber. It ain't all about trying to be seen and heard. It's about doing that off the camera work that's really gonna make this movement move. This movement is not moving. The only thing that is moving is niggas' mouths and shit. And so these motherfuckers, you think they give a fuck about how good your English is? They shoot niggas in the back. And they don't give a fuck how good of English you can speak. They don't give a fuck how many degrees you got. They don't give a fuck about none of that. They see us all as niggas. And that's why, I never change, because that is the reality in which we living in. You know what I'm saying? And we have to deal with that reality. When we understand that a nigga is a marked man by this society, we'll look at that term and we'll deal with that term to our best benefit. We won't go out there acting like we we not niggas and get your ass shot in the back and motherfucking mama crying, say, well, the niggas, he was going to school, he was doing it, but it don't make no motherfucking difference. You see? And so you having all of these executions because they executed the boy. I don't have to see the motherfucking tape. I don't have to see the motherfucking tape.